Hi guys, this is just a video to answer the questions that I asked you to send in my ask box. So I'm just going to start off with the only question about my sexuality, and then I'll go on to answering the ones about Brianna and I. So Anonymous asked, when I started liking girls, how did it feel, and how did I work with it? I started liking girls when I was 13. Like, I can pinpoint it. Like, I fell madly and deeply in love with my best friend. Like, I don't know, like, it was weird. But that's like, yeah, that's like the turning point, I guess you could say. Like, I can't really remember anything before that. So falling in love with my best friend was like definitely the moment when I knew I loved girls. Like, fuck, who wouldn't? Um, how did it feel? I was like really confused. Um, it's kind of hard. Like, I had all my friends, all my friends were straight. Back then, and then it was kind of hard. Like, I went to a Christian school, so it wasn't accepted or anything. Yeah, it was kind of like really hard to deal with it because we had to keep it a secret. So I felt like shit for a couple of years, like literally like shit. But you get over it. I came out like not long ago. I came out on January 13th to my family. Obviously, people knew before that, but that was kind of like my relief, like coming out of the closet or whatever. Um, but yeah, now it's fine. I feel fine now. It was just back then it was really confusing because like going from like hanging out with like I went out with a boy for 2 years, and then I went out and then I fell in love with my best friend. So it was kind of like hard like to understand like what my like heart and what my head was thinking. But yeah, it's not supposed to be easy. It was different for everyone, I guess. So I'll start answering questions about Brianna and I. If you don't really know, like, if you're watching this, I doubt like many people will, but if you're watching it and you don't know like the story behind Brianna and I, we met on Tumblr in February this year, and we started like talking and stuff, and it was really weird because we were really alike. Like, we were pretty much like twins. It was really weird. So we got along like really well, and it was really good to have someone to talk to. Even though she lives in Canada, by the way, and I live in Australia, so we're 25,000 kilometers away from each other, and it's really hard. Like, but it was really good to have someone to talk to, like, and who understood, and like he knew how to make me smile, like over Skype, which is really weird, but like yeah, cute. So I guess we like fell for each other. Distance can go fuck itself, but seriously, like, we fell really in love, and I'm gonna go see her in August. In 92 days, exactly. So it's pretty exciting. That's why I'm answering these questions, just so you guys can get like more of an idea of what it's like between us. So Anonymous asked, is it hard being so far away from Vienna? Yes, it is. Like, extremely hard. Like, if either of us are upset, it's really hard, like, to be there, like, fully for one another. Like, if she's upset, I might be sleeping because of the time difference. It's like 12 hours time difference, so it's really hard to, like, keep in contact. We haven't gone a day without speaking, but it's still really hard. Like, if she's upset and stuff, I can't just go and like drive to her house, you know, like, I wish I could, like I would, but yeah, so it's kind of like, it's extremely hard, and it gets really, like, we get really tense, about it sometimes, but we kind of have to brush it off because we can't really do much about it, so just looking forward to August, but yeah. The next one I was asked is, you know, how Brianna saved my life, because I said that in my text, whatever video I made a week ago. She, like, I was in a really like bad mental state when I met Brianna. Like, I had lost a lot of friends and stuff, and I didn't really have like anyone. And I was home all the time, like, I never went out, like, it was just really bad, like, yeah, I was pretty, like, down. I don't really like saying I was depressed, like, it was kind of like that, but it wasn't, I don't know, it was just like that, and I was just really down, like, yeah. So she saved my life, because she was, like, she came into my life and, like, made me smile, made sure, like, I knew, like, how important I am, like, to other people, and, like, to my family and stuff, and, someone who, like, barely knew me, like, you know, lifted my spirits and stuff, and, like, she made such an effort, like, every day, like, left me messages on Tumblr, or on Facebook, or, like, text me and stuff. It was, like, yeah, amazing. My next question, sorry, this is a weird note. My next question, says, if you and Brianna can really make this work and you guys laugh, do you see one of you moving to be with the other, and who would move? Okay, so this is actually really odd because Brianna and I were talking about this the other day. Well, I was talking about this because I am like the one in this whole, like, between Brianna and I'm the one with the really big dreams. Like, I texted Brianna the other day and I was like, hey Bri, what do you see yourself doing in the future? Like, where do you see yourself? And then she's like, she wants to go to uni, and, you know, she's really good at sports and stuff, and yeah, so she'll probably stay over there. And I was like, well, you know, if I finish my, like, Bachelor of Psychology I start it next year, so in a few years when I finish it at uni, or, like, while I'm doing it, I can, like, exchange and move to Canada and do it, like, there, if I could. Or, like, move there and be with her, like, well, depends how things go in August, but, you know, big journey. But yeah, well, actually, like, we've discussed it. We're both really young, like, so we still have, like, a lot ahead of us, and that's why, given it a few years, like, then both of us will be on the right track and we'll know what we want, and, you know, things can change really quickly. So, like, just, you know, I would love to move to Canada, personally, but then Bri really wants to move to Australia. So I really love Australia, so I would love to come here and meet, like, everyone here. That'd be cool. But, yeah, so we've discussed, like, moving. Well, I have. So yeah. I have another one. The other anon asked, what is the love between you and Bri like? It's really hard to explain, like, even though I've never, like, physically met her, like, I've never, like, hugged her or, like, kissed her or anything like that, or I've never actually spoken to her face to face, like, in person, but I speak to her all the time on Skype. But anyway, it's like she's my best friend. Like she's like my soulmate. She understands like when I'm feeling down, she understands. Like she just understands me so well. It's really weird. Like it's really good. Like it's weird in a good way, I guess. Yeah. So the love between us is kind of like unconditional. You know, like I've already hurt her, but you know she's forgiven me, and you know I've promised her I'll never do it again. But because like I love her a lot, and she means a lot to me. She's quite possibly like my everything, because you know I rely on her so much, and like just talking to her makes me like happy. I don't know, it's just really weird. Like I feel like we're in love. Like our love is like, you know, just at the start. Like it's gonna be so much more. I just know it. But yeah. I don't know. It's really hard to explain. Like I feel comfortable with her. Like you know, I can wear whatever. Like on Skype when we're talking and stuff, and she's like see me practically asleep, like she's watching me sleep practically. Yeah, I feel like 100% comfortable with her, and I know when I go over in August, I know that I can be myself, and like we can like muck around, because we always do anyway. Like it's a really good love. Like yeah, it makes me really happy, and I love her a lot. So. But I think that's it really. So if you have any more questions, I didn't really want to keep it very long, but it's really long. It's like 12 minutes already. But yeah, if anyone's curious about Brianna and I, like, this is legit, by the way. Like, I'm gonna go see her in 92 days. Like, I am flying 25,000 kilometers to see this girl. Like, 23 hours on a plane. Like, yeah, I am legit seeing her, and nothing's gonna stop me. Like, nothing can come between her and I. Like, I won't let that happen. But yeah. So, but if you have any more questions, just don't hesitate to ask. Just put them in the ask box or reply onto this. But yeah. Thank you for letting me share. Alright, see you guys.